Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great anticipation and a sense of eager curiosity that I extend to you a warm and heartfelt welcome back to yet another captivating installment of the ever-enlightening Climate Chronicles. Our expedition, marked by its unwavering commitment to unraveling the intricate tapestry of climate change's far-reaching consequences, now takes an introspective turn, a thought-provoking detour into the very heart of the profound intersection that exists between a rapidly warming world and the delicate tapestry of human health. In this engrossing episode, the lens of our exploration adjusts, zooming in on the profound and often perplexing relationship that exists between climate change and the intricate fabric of human health. Like a compass pointing toward new frontiers of understanding, our narrative guides us through a mesmerizing landscape where rising temperatures, intensifying storms, and shifting disease patterns converge to orchestrate a disconcerting transformation within the symphony of life itself. Dear listeners, the stage is set for an immersive odyssey that beckons us to traverse uncharted territories of knowledge. Together, we shall embark upon a voyage that peels back the layers of complexity, revealing the hidden threads that bind the destiny of our health to the fate of our planet. As we journey onward, we shall delve deep into the very core of this intricate relationship, meticulously unearthing the challenges that loom large before us, challenges that span the breadth of individuals, reverberate through communities, and resonate within societies scattered across the vast tapestry of our planet. So, I invite you to embrace this opportunity to expand your horizons, to venture into a realm where the science of climate change converges with the art of human well-being. As we navigate the entwined pathways of these two seemingly disparate realms, let us prepare to be astounded, enlightened, and inspired by the interplay that shapes our future. The voyage is about to commence, and the tapestry of knowledge awaits our eager exploration. Join us as together we set sail into the heart of this intricate narrative, a narrative that unveils the profound symphony of change, where climate and health are intertwined in a delicate dance that echoes through time and space. As we embark on this illuminating journey, we peer into the heart of this intricate narrative, where the warming of our world sets in motion a series of cascading events that reach far beyond the realms of meteorology. As we delve into the heart of this narrative, we come to understand that the warming planet is not confined to the pages of scientific journals or abstract discussions. No, it radiates its effects with an intensity that transcends geographical boundaries. It is a phenomenon that extends its influence far beyond the ebb and flow of melting ice caps and the receding embrace of coastlines. In this tapestry of interconnectedness, the health of humanity emerges as an integral thread, intricately woven into the fabric of the natural world. As the mercury inches higher on the thermometer, a symphony of health risks crescendos, casting an ominous shadow over the delicate harmony of life. Heat-related illnesses, once confined to the annals of isolated occurrences, now surge to the forefront with an unsettling prominence. They ride the coattails of extended heat waves that sweep across continents, leaving in their wake a trail of physiological strain and medical urgency. In the heart of this complex symphony, vulnerable populations emerge as the poignant protagonists. The elderly, revered for their wisdom and experience, find themselves navigating the treacherous waters of heightened risk. Children, the embodiment of innocence and promise, stand on the precipice of danger. Those already burdened with pre-existing health conditions become even more susceptible, their fragility exposed to the unrelenting assault of escalating temperatures. Yet, even the seemingly invulnerable among us, the young and robust, are not immune to the physiological challenges that excessive heat imposes upon the intricate mechanisms of the human body. In the face of these evolving challenges, adaptation emerges as an urgent call to action. Health officials and urban planners, united by a common purpose, step onto the stage of innovation. With a symphony of expertise, they craft solutions that temper the impact of rising temperatures. Resilient communities begin to take shape, communities that possess the fortitude and adaptability to weather the heat waves of tomorrow. As we press on with unwavering resolve, our expedition leads us to a crossroads of atmospheric upheaval, a place where the very air crackles with anticipation, and the winds themselves seem to carry whispers of change. The tempo of nature's symphony quickens, its rhythm punctuated by the crescendo of extreme weather events. In this segment of our voyage, we find ourselves bracing against the gusts of a changing climate, as hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones gather strength and fury. Yet, as the final notes of these climatic symphonies dissipate, a haunting silence descends, unveiling a tableau of aftermath that stretches as far as the eye can see. Homes, once steadfast havens, lie torn asunder, their foundations shattered by the force of nature's fury. Landscapes, once familiar and comforting, now stand altered beyond recognition, their contours reshaped by the relentless hand of atmospheric turmoil. The impact of these extreme weather orchestrations is profound, reverberating far beyond the last echoes of the storm's crescendo. Lives are forever changed, etched with the indelible ink of resilience and survival. It is a narrative of devastation, where the final notes of destruction give way to a cacophony of challenges that extend into the realm of human health. Amidst this cacophony, health systems stand at the forefront of the battle, straining under the weight of increased demands. The surge of injuries, diseases, and mental health challenges that often trail in the wake of such climatic upheaval test the mettle of these essential institutions. The healing hands of medical professionals, battle-hardened and unwavering, reach out to soothe wounds and mend the torn fabric of communities. And yet, in the midst of this turmoil, we find resounding echoes of resilience, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. Communities, bound by the unbreakable threads of compassion, unite in a collective effort to extend a helping hand to those whose lives have been upended by the tempest's fury. It is a reminder that even in the face of nature's most formidable outbursts, the human spirit remains steadfast, unwavering in its determination to weather the storm and emerge stronger, more resilient than before. In the heart of this maelstrom, health professionals emerge as unsung heroes, their dedication and tireless efforts serving as a beacon of hope amidst chaos. With compassion as their compass, they navigate the treacherous waters of uncertainty, providing essential medical care to those in need. Their guiding hand steers recovery efforts, offering solace to those whose lives have been forever altered by the storm's passage. Imagine, if you will, a grand dance hall where pathogens and vectors have long played their roles, each movement contributing to a delicate balance. With the changing climate as the conductor, this dance takes an unexpected turn. The rhythm alters, the tempo quickens, and a discordant note enters the composition. The symphony of health, once harmonious and predictable, encounters dissonance as infectious diseases adjust their steps to the cadence of a warming world. In this unfolding narrative, malaria emerges as a historic scourge that finds itself on a new conquest. For centuries, this ancient foe has plagued humanity, its battlefields often marked by the relentless buzzing of mosquito wings. Yet, as temperatures rise and landscapes transform, the range of these mosquito vectors expands, offering malaria new terrain to conquer. The boundaries of its domain shift, as warming temperatures create hospitable environments in regions previously untouched. As infectious diseases rewrite the boundaries of their historical borders, healthcare systems stand confronted by an unprecedented challenge. Communities once shielded by geographical isolation now find themselves vulnerable to the encroachment of diseases once confined to distant shores. The very fabric of health and well-being is stretched to its limits, and societies are caught and prepared in the wake of this unfolding transformation. In the heart of this episode, health professionals take center stage once again, their voices echoing with a chorus of concern and determination. Armed with the twin weapons of research and knowledge, they step into the limelight, casting a spotlight on the changing dynamics of disease transmission. Their voices resonate with a collective call to action, emphasizing the imperative nature of surveillance, prevention, and education. In this symphony of adaptation, decoding the intricate patterns of disease transmission becomes paramount. The data they gather serves as the sheet music upon which societies can compose their response, a response that is harmonious with the evolving rhythms of a changing world. Through vigilance and understanding, these unsung heroes empower communities to adapt, to evolve, and to orchestrate a symphony of resilience that reverberates through time. In this symphony of change, certain communities find themselves standing at the crossroads of vulnerability. The elderly, cherished for their wisdom and experience, now face amplified health risks as rising temperatures challenge their physiological resilience. The young, embodiments of innocence and promise, navigate a future clouded by the uncertainties of a changing world. Those with pre-existing health conditions, often burdened by the weight of chronic ailments, become even more susceptible to the perturbations imposed by a warming planet. And then there are those whose voices are often stifled by systemic inequities, the marginalized and disenfranchised. These communities, already grappling with societal disparities, bear the brunt of climate change's impact on health. Limited access to healthcare, lack of resources, and inadequate infrastructure become barriers that impede their ability to adapt and endure. As the symphony of vulnerability unfolds, these voices resound with stories of resilience, resistance, and adaptation. communities unite, bolstered by their shared sense of purpose, and embark on journeys of empowerment. Health professionals, advocates, and policymakers raise their voices in unison, championing the cause of those whose voices often go unheard. In this chorus of determination, we find hope and inspiration. Amidst the storm of uncertainty, these vulnerable voices stand resilient, their determination unwavering. Through community-driven initiatives, access to health care, and innovative solutions, they begin to compose a counter-melody to the discordant notes of climate-induced health disparities. It is essential to recognize that no symphony is complete without the harmonious coexistence of all its components. To truly address the health impacts of climate change, it is imperative that we amplify the voices of vulnerability and embrace the diversity of experiences that compose this evolving narrative. As the curtain rises on another movement of our exploration, we find ourselves drawn to the center stage where a new melody emerges, that of the vulnerable voices. In the symphony of climate change and its impact on human health, these voices resonate with a haunting and unmistakable poignancy. Within the confines of this movement, we encounter those communities that stand at the crossroads of heightened vulnerability. The elderly, revered for their wisdom and experience, now face amplified health risks as rising temperatures challenge their physiological resilience. The young, embodiments of innocence and promise, navigate a future clouded by the uncertainties of a changing world. For those with pre-existing health conditions, already burdened by the weight of chronic ailments, the perturbations imposed by a warming planet become even more formidable adversaries. But perhaps most dishearteningly, the symphony of vulnerability often echoes with the voices of those whose struggles are amplified by systemic inequities. Marginalized and disenfranchised communities, already navigating societal disparities, find themselves disproportionately affected by the impact of climate change on health. Limited access to health care, lack of resources, and inadequate infrastructure become barriers that impede their ability to adapt, endure, and thrive. Yet amidst the dissonance, there is hope, a resounding chorus of resilience, resistance, and adaptation. Empowered by a shared sense of purpose, communities unite to confront the challenges that stand before them. Health professionals, advocates, and policymakers raise their voices in unison, amplifying the cause of those whose voices have long been marginalized and underrepresented. In this collective effort, we find the seeds of transformation. Through community-driven initiatives, innovative solutions, and equitable access to health care, vulnerable communities begin to compose a counter-melody to the discordant notes of climate-induced health disparities. The symphony of vulnerability becomes a symphony of resilience, determination, and progress. To truly address the health impacts of climate change, we must embrace the diversity of experiences that compose this evolving narrative. It is essential to recognize that no symphony is complete without the harmonious coexistence of all its components. As we navigate the confluence of change, let us ensure that these vulnerable voices resonate loudly, guiding us towards a future that harmonizes the well-being of all, leaving no one behind. As we progress through the chapters of our expedition, the changing climate unfurls yet another melody, one that speaks of shifting patterns of disease. The symphony of health, already encountering dissonance, must now grapple with a new composition, a composition in which climate change acts as the maestro, guiding the movements of infectious diseases. In this unfolding narrative, infectious diseases venture beyond their historical borders, emboldened by the changing dynamics of a warming world. As the mercury rises, malaria emerges as a historic foe that finds new terrain to conquer. Its mosquito vectors, emboldened by expanding ranges, journey into regions previously untouched, challenging the resilience of communities unprepared for this incursion. The symphony of health finds itself at the mercy of these shifting rhythms, as healthcare systems strain to cope with the surge of injuries, diseases, and mental health challenges that often follow in the wake of extreme weather events. The aftermath of climatic symphonies is often a cacophony of destruction, where homes lie torn asunder, landscapes altered beyond recognition, and lives forever changed. But amidst these challenges, echoes of resilience resonate. Communities unite, extending a helping hand to those impacted by the tempest's fury. Health professionals emerge as the unsung heroes of these narratives, providing essential medical care amidst chaos, guiding recovery efforts, and offering solace to those traumatized by the storm's passage. Their dedication serves as a reminder that even in the face of nature's fiercest outbursts, the human spirit remains steadfast, determined to weather the storm and rebuild stronger, more resilient societies. As we prepare to lower the curtain on this enlightening episode of Climate Chronicles, The echoes of the intricate relationship between climate change and human health continue to reverberate in our minds. The symphony of life is a symphony of interconnectedness, where every note, be it rising temperatures, extreme weather events, or shifting disease patterns, plays a part in shaping the well-being of humanity. In this final act, we stand as witnesses to the confluence of change, recognizing that the harmony of health is inseparably intertwined with the rhythm of the planet. The lessons learned on this journey serve as a clarion call, urging us to harmonize our efforts, elevate our awareness, and take collective action to ensure that the delicate balance of human health endures. Thank you, dear listeners, for accompanying us on this thought-provoking exploration. As we part ways for now, may your steps be aligned with the pursuit of a healthier and more harmonious future. Until we meet again on the next chapter of Climate Chronicles, may your journey be guided by the symphony of resilience, stewardship, and hope.